Welcome back, Dr. Modi. We'll...
Hello there.
At first glance, the boss fight against Patient 13 might seem straightforward, but there's a lot more to this encounter than meets the eye. So let's break down why this fight isn't just good, it's a hidden masterpiece. Firstly, the setting. The fight takes place on a closed-off docks surrounded by interconnected metal platforms. And this layout isn't just for show, it's a deliberate design that keeps players moving, taking cover, and strategizing. And falling into the ocean, well, isn't instantly deadly, but if you stay in it too long, you'll pay the price. It adds a subtle layer of tension that adds stakes without overwhelming gameplay. Now, let's talk about Patient 13 himself. He's a massive tentacle-like monster resembling Cthulhu, a godlike creature, which adds an extra layer to this, but I digress. Patient 13 is more than just a simple bullet sponge. His attacks are methodical. He has his tentacle slam, which does a decent bit of damage to you and kills most zombies, pushes you to the side. Then he has his poisonous orb attack, where the tentacles in the background just shoot poisonous orbs that when they make contact with you or anything just surrounding you, it bursts and it's just like a area of poisonous gas. And then there's the phase 3 wipe attack, which just kind of insta kills you if you're not behind cover. And what's brilliant about that is, while you want to hide behind something when he does that attack, the game forces you to keep moving, right? Zombies are spawning, manglers are there, amalgams are there. The game forces you to keep moving because it wants to keep adding tension to you. You want to camp and hide for that wipe attack, you always got to keep moving until that final second. And when you find out the backstory on who Patient 13 is, that gives you a somber feeling, right? Like, he was a scientist of the Janus project, and was tested on by Dr. Modi, and eventually he became that monster, but it really makes you feel for him. And speaking about feelings, something I do find interesting is that Patient 13 doesn't really get more aggressive or faster as the fight goes on. He just comes off desperate the further we get into it. The first phase he's attacking like just any other boss you'd expect. Second phase keeps up the same pattern, but the third phase, most of his attacks are just like really long, drawn-out charged attacks that give you a lot of time to counter against, and the attacks themselves are they're strong, they're meant to insta-kill you, which is like, sacrificing some of his life for a big attack. So it comes off desperate. And when I speak about countering, it's all just about getting most shots off in that time period. Like, his wipe attack is like 5 to 10 seconds long. That's 5 to 10 seconds to shoot him with your guns, do extra damage, and all you gotta worry about is base zombies that are probably just gonna be one-tapped, right? And then there's his grab attack. I didn't mention it earlier, but that attack is like 6 to 8 seconds long, and your only main concern is running in front of it and getting caught, because it takes off 3 armor bars if you have 3, or it's an insta-kill. And the zombies are around you, which you should be able to take care of really quickly if you use the meta. But more into that later. But what I'm really trying to get at here is that these attacks, the desperation which you can see through it with the pattern, just adds to the atmosphere. Wait, do you hear that noise? It's getting louder. what else if not the background music? It is not just an underrated element, it is something most people forget about after the first few seconds of hearing it. But every now and then it just comes back and slaps you. Like, right now, I'm bobbing my head listening to this. It's absolutely pulsating, and unlike most elements in the boss fight, it doesn't add tension, but it just makes the boss fight so much cooler. Like, I'm fighting this tentacle monster, and this sound, this music, just makes it feel so much cooler. I just, it just does so much. Like, it's ineffable to describe the magnitude of its effect on the boss fight. And then there are the rewards. After defeating Patient 13, you get the exclusive skin for Maya, you get the Terminus, like, Easter egg completion calling card, and you get the exclusive one if you beat it before Dragon Mode releases, which by now it has. Then you get 5,000 XP additionally, and then you get the real prize, which is the end cutscene.
Okay, Sam. Whatever your plan is for bringing back Maxis, it better be good.
It is. I have scraped all Project Janus files classified Director's Eyes only. Richtofen is obsessed with an ancient relic called the Sentinel Artifact. He believes it has the ability to manipulate a form of protomatter called Prima Materia.
Which is a thing for most lore fans out here. The Thomas boss fight guards arguably the most game-changing lore, which connects the Dark Aether and Chaos storylines in a way that changes the game's lore forever. It's a payoff that, at the end of the day, feels earned and not handed out, but also a slap in the face lore-wise. But what I'm really trying to get at is that, the fight is more than just a simple encounter. It's a masterpiece. The design, the blending of atmosphere, the strategy, you make as you play, and the lore just makes it all an unforgettable experience. So next time you play the Terminus boss fight, take a moment to appreciate the layers of brilliance woven into every part of the encounter.